First top headlines. Kuki militants consecutively attacked Sanasabi, Santikongban and Sabungkok for 4 days. Indefinite Imphal-Ukhrul road blockade begins. Six abducted Meitei villagers of Jiribam reportedly killed goes viral on social media. Suspected Kuki militants launch armed assault and arson in Imphal West, 2 injured. NIA summons Tripura resident in Ol Queda conspiracy case, raids across multiple states. And Meghalaya announces paid holiday on November 13 for Cambridge by-election. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. I'm your host, Deemita. Now the news in detail. Kuki militants consecutively attacked Meitei villages for 4 days. Today, the Kuki militants attacked the Sanasabi, Thamnapokpi, Santikongban and Sabungkok Kuno with bombs and bullets. According to a report from the spot, most of the villagers of these villages are fled to nearby safer places. Central forces, including state forces, retaliated against them. No one was reportedly injured. Some villagers drew the attention of the authority concerned to look into the matter.
Some Naxan by Henzalapanina, Akoji Labangam, the Maruna Capsulatana, Angang Vijay, Hoidoga, Gari, the Tauragato, Gari, Amazu, and the Kong, Terapona, my Upai Tauraga, your Maruze, Yum, your Equity Bakana, Yamana, Kuzauda, Kaidu of the Yaure, Pamida, to go on the labor meeting, Policino Zungapong Mactare, Ado Yum that Naxalapa Helapona, Koje, and then a quay Angang in the Araba Gay, Kaga, Contocare, the young, but not the Hori and the Commander Home.
Manipur's Imphal West district was rocked by violence last night, November 11th, as suspected Kuki militants launched an armed attack in the peripheral regions of Kangchup and Kokchuk, injuring 2 individuals amidst the violence. Their assailants, reportedly armed with heavy weaponry, allegedly fired indiscriminately towards residential areas which lie on the boundary between Kangpopi and Imphal West districts. The chaos escalated further as militants set fire to numerous houses and shops in Kangchup Chingkong, a locality near the Kangpopi-Imphal West border. The assault incited widespread fear and panic among the residents, compelling many to seek refuge in safer areas to protect themselves from potential harm. The incident has heightened tensions in the region, underscoring the fragile security situations and the vulnerability of border communities to such sudden and violent episodes. The National Investigation Agency NIA has served a notice to a resident of Tripura's Sefahizala district and asked him to appear before the NIA in Ahmedabad of Gujarat by November 21st. Speaking on the intelligence, Liut confirmed the matter to India Today Annie and said that the NIA has conducted raids in various areas of Tripura in connections with the activities promoted by some Bangladeshi nationals as part of terror group Al-Qaeda's conspiracy. Yesterday, a team of NIA raided Quachar Ahmad's residence in Tetaya Mura, under Sonamura subdivision of Tripura Sefai Jala district. During the raid, he wasn't home, so the team proceeded to Jatrapur police station. Later, he arrived with relatives, was interrogated and issued a notice to appear on November 21st at 11 a.m. in Ahmedabad, said intelligence lead. Meanwhile, in a statement, NIA said that on Monday they conducted extensive simultaneous searches at multiple locations across the country in connections with activities promoted by some Bangladeshi nationals as part of terror group Al-Qaeda's conspiracy to destabilize India. The crackdown at 9 locations linked with individuals suspected of supporting and funding the activities of the proscribed terrorist organization Al-Qaeda stated early in the morning in the states of Jammu and Kashmir, Karnataka, West Bengal, Bihar, Tripura and Assam. The searches led to recovery of incriminating documents showing detailed banking transactions, digital devices including mobile phones and other evidence related to terror funding activities. As per NIA investigations, the suspects whose premises were raided are sympathizers of the Bangladesh-based Al-Qaeda network. The searches were part of NIA's ongoing investigations into 2023 case pertaining to a conspiracy orchestrated by Bangladesh-based Al-Qaeda operatives in collaborations with the arrested individuals. The conspiracy was aimed at propagating Al-Qaeda's terrorist activities and radicalizing gullible youths in India, it said. Residents of the 56th Gambers ST Assembly constituency in Meghalaya will have the opportunity to exercise their democratic rights as the state government has declared a paid holiday on November 13. This decision is to ensure that every voter can freely participate in the upcoming by-elections to the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly. The announcement made by the Secretary to the Government of Meghalaya General Administration Department extends the paid holiday benefit to employees across various sectors. This includes those working in businesses, trades, industrial undertakings, establishments governed by the Negotiable Instrument Act of 1881, shops and those operating on a shift basis or as daily wage or casual workers. The decision to grant a paid holiday is in accordance with Section 13(5)(b) of the Representations of the People Act 1951, which provides for such provisions during elections. By ensuring that voters have the time and the flexibility to cast their ballots, the state government aims to encourage maximum participations and uphold the principles of free and fair electoral process. The National Investigation Agency NIA is conducting a multiple state operations aimed at uncovering individuals with suspected links to the terrorist group Al-Qaeda. A team from the investigating agency reached here in Assam's Samaguri in search for terror funding network. The operation spans 6 states covering Jammu and Kashmir, West Bengal, Bihar, Karnataka, Tripura and Assam as the NIA teams seek to dismantle the infrastructure of Al-Qaeda affiliates and disrupt potential threats. In Assam, the district of Samaguri has become a focal point of the operation. Acting on specific leads, NIA officials have intensified their search in the area to identify and apprehend individuals suspected of aiding or being involved with the extremist organizations. The sweeping measures reflects the agency's resolve to bolster national security and curb the spread of radical activities within India's borders. A car carrying 6 members of the family fell into an under-construction culvert in Tinsukia, Assam, killing 4 while injuring 2 others in early hours of November 12. As per sources, the accident occurred on the bypass connecting Dihingia Gaon along the Tinsukia-Dibrugarh route at around 4 a.m. A car traveling from Dibrugarh to Tinsukia veered off the road and plunged into the under-construction culvert. The impact proved a fatal of 4 members of a family who were on their way from Bihar to attend a wedding in Tinsukia. 2 other family members were critically injured and promptly rushed to the Assam Medical College in Dibrugarh for emergency treatment. The ill-fated journey involved 6 passengers in a Swift Desire vehicles, including a 5-year-old child. The remaining victims were estimated to be between 40 and 45 years of age. Although initial details about the accident emerged swiftly, authorities have yet to formally identify the victims. Witnesses from the nearby Dihingya Gaund were among the first responders at the scene. While adding the injured, local expressed their frustrations over the hazardous conditions of the road, pointing to incomplete state of the culvert as a glaring safety concern. Locals call on the construction contractors and authorities to expedite the completions of the bypass to prevent future tragedies. The Aizawl District Court on Monday granted bail to Mizo Students' Union President Samuel Zoram Thanpui in a case involving the Anti-Corruption Bureau (ACB) related to the alleged mismanagement and misappropriations of COVID-19 aid funds. However, the court denied bail for his alleged involvement in cases of kidnapping and extortions, citing the serious nature of these allegations. Samuel was initially arrested last Friday morning by ACB for his involvement in cheating and misappropriations of the Chief Minister's Relief Fund under Section 420 and 403 of the Indian Penal Code. He was subsequently arrested by the Aizawl police for his alleged involvement in the kidnapping and extortions of Bhanu Shankar Rabidas, an employee of MS Santam Global Infra Project Limited, residing in Aizawl's Tuikanglang locality. Samuel was booked on September 19, 2024 under Section 127 Clause 2, 127 Clause 7, 140 Clause 2, 3 Clause 5 and 309 Clause 5 of the BNS following an FIR submitted to the Aizawl police stations by Bhanu Shankar Rabidas. In addition, the ACB charged and arrested Samuel for misappropriating Rs 15,13,162 from a total of Rs 50 lakhs allocated in 2022 under Project Mizoram COVID Relief Fund for enhancing healthcare in hospitals and other facilities, as well as providing humanitarian aid to Myanmar refugees in Mizoram. Furthermore, ACB officials received complaints against MSU leaders, particularly targeting its president. A preliminary inquiry was authorized on September 2nd, leading to discovery of prima facie evidence and the registrations of criminal case number 8/8/204 on October 17. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
가봐. 포토 좀 띄우면 돼.
Akwai kai dini nonglai ngantani leirija. Adui mathakta nupi thiba nonglai ko wani usualni.
Nupi oibi kayagi phidamna phambu tem singnariba. Miyoibagi wahanthok lehendraba khunai sida. Ai jawo matham jana kanbirak.
Reproductive and Child Health RCH Portal, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India ki Makhada, eligible couples Haibadi, Yum Palabishing, Mirolabi, Amadi, Chahi Noriba Angangshingi, Hakshel, Mapung Fana digital platform, the Yangshin Nabagidamakta, RCH Portal, state as the Chatnari, RCS Portal, Asida, Taugadavasing, Miam the Tamjiri, Register Tauraba, Yum Palabi, Mirolabi, Amadi, Angangshingu, Yangshinduna, Kudong Tibadi Nak Tokinaba, Honabatating Pangli, eligible couple Singu, Takudingi, contraceptive Sisinabra, Natraga, Mirolabra Haina, tracking Tori, Miron Bishingbu, Kudong Tibadi Nak Tokinaba, Checkup Kimang Jongana, Pau Piduna, Matam Chana, Checkup Topan Jagani, Amadi, Checkup the Lokiba service, Amadi, test results, Singi information, Lokatuna, Makata, digital platform, the Naina Jagani, Angang Singu, Laina Kayadi Nak Tokama, Barat Sarkana Piriba, immunization schedule, Fangan Nabagidamata, Mangjongana, Pau Piduna, Mapum Fanatika Tokoda, Mating Pangli, Barat Sarkar Diskim, Habidi, JSYPMMBY, Amadi, Kilkari Singh, Asigi, Kudong Chaba, Lodo Gidamata, Suksoi Shoit, RCH Portal, the register tawbiduna RCHID lobby kaubiganu nupi oibi singna yum het panbaga adomgi lekhagi asha natraga adomgi area gi health center da register suksoi shoidna tawbiduna RCHID lobby adomgi mirol bagi service sing mapung fana upload tawnabagi damakta mirole hek khangbaga checkup amata chatringaida mirol bi register suksoi shoidna tawbiyu akopa marol gi damak adomgi asa natraga toll free number 104 da pau fobiyu pau jenjariba data section State Health Society National Health Mission Manipur
Mobile furniture na lagliba wedding season asigi anau ba contemporary wedding set furniture sing puduna lakchari loina na Manipur ihan han ba oina wedding set laibi ba matamda 24 carat ki 5 gram ki gold coin free gift oina bizari mayam lengsin biraktuna mobile furniture ki 3rd edition the great wedding sales gold offer asi pre booking tobiduna khudong jaba silobi ho
offer asi akupa information khambina bagi damakta sangai product laiba mobile furniture la lesson biro
live tharadi miyamda asengba adu haibiyu dukan yora akanda masida di offer laite na soidana harakani HG Cassette Gallery da amuktang lengshin birau online price da mobile khudimak loina phangbigani hojik se wana ba matamnina loan gi khudong chabasu aikhoi gi maikai dagi pizari MI gi phone laiba singi su lucky draw laizai Jahi loramdai asida adom gi daw adu yabra haina amuktang yingbiu car bite mobile na jingba sing phawayana lairi ningol chakau bagi special offer gi mathakta aikhoi gi store gi oina su lucky draw tawjari lucky draw asigi first prize na 32 inch TV second prize na induction third prize na rice cooker ni singjamai supermarket ta laiba HG Cassette Gallery da lengshin biraktu na khudong chaba ase lobi ho
Makal kaya gi award fangnaba HG Cassette Gallery ni Chahi taragi mathaktagi HG Cassette Gallery na mobile store asida matam nga chanaba mongda offer amadi discount kaya piduna lakchari Sale khudongcha dableresu loan da mobile lobi ba yagani discount piba khatang natana lucky draw tawduna miyamda khudol kaya amsu pijari miyamsu singjamai supermarket ta laiba HG Cassette Gallery da utang lingjing birau Hey, come on. Photo some team.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏꯗꯅꯤ ꯅꯣꯡꯂꯩꯒꯤ ꯅꯣꯡꯂꯩ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯏ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯊꯤꯕ ꯅꯣꯡꯂꯩ ꯀꯧꯕ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯝꯅꯤ
nupi oibi kayagi phidamna phambu temsingnariba mioibagi wahanthok lehendraba khunaisida ai jawu matham jana kanbirak
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. Indefinite Imphal-Ukhrul road blockade has begun from today. Many Band supporters came on the road and blocked the passerby. Indefinite blockade has been called in protest against the Kuki militants' attack on Tangkhul villages yesterday at Shanti Khongbal. Speaking to media persons, many Band supporters expressed about the main objective of calling indefinite blockade on Imphal-Ukhrul road in detail.
Lambai Kedra Manung Chamba, Red Zone Hariba, Yangang Popi Sati Kongban, Tama Popi, Haiba area, Sana Sabi Haiba area, Sida, Ki militants Atat Akap Laitana, no my Kaptara Waziki Maram Uduna. How Kiva, September Gitang Mangada, Manipur Gamengi Musing, Haiba the Impart Iski SP, Lambai Kendra Emelega, Yangang Popigi, Ground, Equi Pula Pamina Matunda, Ama, Matam Taraga. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯥ ꯑꯃ SBꯅ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯊꯥꯔꯝꯃꯕ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯝꯇ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯛꯇꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯅꯕꯦꯝꯕꯔꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯡ 8ꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯗꯥꯡꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯞꯊꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯔꯦꯗ ꯖꯣꯟꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯋꯥꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯝꯂꯥꯏ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔ ꯚꯤꯂꯦꯖ ꯚꯣꯂꯟꯇꯔꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯅ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯗ ꯊꯝꯂꯤꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯇꯥꯔꯛꯇꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯇꯥꯡ 12ꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯅꯕꯦꯝꯕꯔꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯡ 19ꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯈꯨꯗꯛꯇꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯅꯣꯠ ꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕ खुदक सिदगी अखोय इम्फाल ओखुल लंबी मतम कक्तना अखोय LKBB अपना थिंजनजरे मरम मदुना अखोय लंबेल असिदा लैबिरिबा अमदी लमनाय केंद्रगी मनुंदा लैबा खुंगंदा लैबिरिबा सोम बुंदगिना अखोय यांगंग पोकपी बावगी मनुंदा लैरिबा इम्फाल ओखुल रोडता लैबिरिबा खुनगी मैरा पाइबी क्लब अमदी खुन मयाम पुलप थोपिरक्तुना अखोय मागी खुन मपासिदा अखोय बन नचिंबा मी अमता चलहन बिदबैदमुक्ता बल असी मखा ताना अखोय LKBB अमना चथबा हौजरे.
All 6 abducted Meitei villagers, including 3 children, have been reportedly killed by Kuki militants, was gone viral on social media. However, the official report is yet to be received and no report from police department. But some audio clips uploaded by Kuki militants mention that abducted 6 Meitei villagers, 3 women and 3 children were burned to death. Still, official report is awaiting. It may be mentioned among 10 villagers, 4 men have been killed and their dead bodies were found today. Reaffirming its dedications to national security and operational excellence, the Indian Army's Sri Shakti Corps conducted an impressive high-altitude firing exercise in the rugged terrains of Sikkim on November 12. The drill highlighted the Corps' exceptional combat readiness and precise executions of its military capabilities amid challenging mountain conditions. The significant military maneuver followed closely after the Corps' commendable humanitarian efforts in East Sikkim, where they successfully rescued numerous tourists who were stranded due to severe snowfall. The dual demonstrations of combat prowess and swift humanitarian response has further underscored the Sri Shakti Corps' unwavering commitment to safeguarding the nation and aiding civilians during crisis. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for the first time admitted that Israel was behind the pager and walkie-talkie attacks on Hezbollah in September that left at least 39 people dead and more than 3,000 injured. Local media reports have said the pager operations and eliminations of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah were carried out despite the opposition of senior officials in the defense establishment and those responsible for them in the political echelon. The Times of Israel newspaper quoted Netanyahu as saying. Netanyahu's remarks came during Sunday's weekly cabinet meeting, according to Hebrew media reports. Israel has so far not taken responsibility publicly for the attacks, but it was widely speculated that it was behind the complex, successfully orchestrated attacks that took the world by surprise. Thousands of pagers containing explosives exploded under Hezbollah owners across Lebanon and parts of Syria on September 16. While the world was still absorbing the news of pager explosions, walkie-talkies met the same fate a day later on September 17, shocking the world at the level of Israeli intelligence preparations in its war against the Lebanese Shia militia. Netanyahu's statement is being interpreted in the context of his firing of Defense Minister Yoav Gallant and efforts to shore up personal popularity by taking credit for war successes. Gallant was fired from the Defense Minister's position on November 5. Netanyahu and Gallant have clashed repeatedly over the course of their time in government together. Netanyahu also tried to get rid of him in March 2023 as well, a day after Gallant called for pausing the legislation process of the government's contentious judicial overhaul plan, arguing that it caused divisions that pose a threat to national security, but had to reinstate him due to massive public protests. China on Monday said it would continue to support Pakistan in its fight against terrorism to protect Chinese nationals working on various projects in the country, notwithstanding the recurring attacks against them. The remarks by Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Lin Jian came in reply to a question on the recent attack in Karachi, in which 2 Chinese nationals were injured when a security guard opened fire at them following a quarrel. China will continue to support Pakistan in fighting terrorism, the spokesman told a media briefing. Also, about Beijing is satisfied with the security protocols for its nationals and projects in Pakistan, Lin said, "We are firm in our commitment to protecting the safety and security of Chinese nationals, projects and institutions overseas." Thousands of Chinese personnel are working in Pakistan on several projects under the aegis of USD 60 billion China-Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPEC) project. Last week's incident was the third incident involving attack on Chinese or other foreign nationals in Karachi this year. Beijing has been pressing Islamabad to step up security to protect its nationals. Lin said that both countries have the resolve and capability to foil any attempt to harm China-Pakistan relations and ensure that terrorists will pay the price. And now let's take a short break again. Stay tuned for more updates.
Diabetes ko loina de hingliba sing tha magi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hanthaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai te basu numit manga nigi manungda fahan bangamle. Pile saibadi nungsang na basu chama da chama fahan bangamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamle. BP wangbasu tha magi manungda normal oy bangamle. Fatty liver oy basu tha magi manungda fagat han bangamle. Pumnamak natural oy ba hidak makhalna laing jabani. Hakjang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi. Hena kupa parol gidamak ngasimak langsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Laikai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Sciences, Pangai, Imphal East District, opposite to Manipur Police Training Center, MPTC, High River Institute AC.
Government private hospitals in the clinical exposed to
affiliated to Manipur University and then recognized by Pharmacy Council of India and then Indian Nursing Council, Masung MNC Manipur Nursing Council. Institute asida fangiba facility sing adadi separate boys and girls hostel, transport facility, amasung 12 hours library facility.
Approved by Ministry of HRD, New Delhi, Government of India. Ako po mga kami na balitan ng tama ka at kayo na contact ng University of Manipur.
Chahi asigi kungamangarak suba World Sight Day English and kunmanigi oina Malem Sinbatumna Love Your Eyes Kids Tenda Pangtokle Numid Ashina Lakpada Naha Sing Amadi Angangi Eye Care Focus Tawjaduna Amadi Mitpu Pangal Kanda Thamna Bagidamakta Ingadaba Chatna Kangang Sing Khara Hamjadi Yariba Makai Mit Sokhan Bidaba Amadi Sokchin Kraba Mitpu Hene Sokchin Dana Bagidamakta Doctor Napiba Correction and Prescribed Glasses Niyom Chumna Upiba Vitamin A Yauba, Machung Oiba Chinjak Chabiba, Anang Singda Arapapot Udabagi Lena, Haibadi, short sightedness Tagi, Naktok Nabagidamakta, Yadu Makai, Nongmagi Matamda, Minute, Marsudara, Asang Aman Marakaladiba, Mapanda Labor Matamda, Nungshagi ultraviolet radiation Dagi, Naktok Nabagidamakta, sunglasses, Natraga, Topi Upiba, Yariba Makai, Angang Singda, screen time, Hanta Hanabagidamakta, electronic gadgets ka, Queen Loina Hanbidaba, Amadi, Nanna, Mitki problem sing. Doktuna kalhona bagidamakta regular eye checkup tokpiba kaubiganu paujen jariba National Program for Control of Blindness and Visual Impairment National Health Mission Amadi Director of Health Services Government of Manipur.
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's 3 p.m. English News. US President-elect Donald Trump urged Russian President Vladimir Putin to avoid any escalations in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine in a recent phone call. The call, made from the Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida, comes just days after his decisive electoral victory over Democratic candidate Kamala Harris. During the conversations, Trump expressed an interest in fostering further discussions with Moscow to de-escalate tensions and resolve the 2.5-year-long war. According to sources cited by the Washington Post, Trump highlighted the significance of the substantial U.S. military presence in Europe, suggesting that he intends to bring American influence to bear on the resolutions of the Ukraine conflict. Trump, who made ending the war a key campaign promise, emphasized the urgent need for peace but has yet to reveal specific strategies or proposals. In an earlier call on Wednesday, Trump spoke with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, with tech billionaire Elon Musk also reportedly participating in the conversation. Zelensky described the discussion as excellent, noting that he felt encouraged by Trump's interest in maintaining a constructive dialogue. The Ukrainian president has expressed optimism about collaborating with the incoming administrations to secure peace and stability in the region. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Kuki militants consecutively attacked Sanasabi, Santi Khongban and Sabungkhok for 4 days. Indefinite Imphal-Ukhrul road blockade begins. Six abducted Meitei villagers of Jiribam reportedly killed goes viral on social media. Suspected Koki militants launched armed assault and arson in Imphal West, 2 injured. NIA summons Tripura resident in Al-Qaeda's conspiracy case, raids across multiple states. And Meghalaya announces paid holiday on November 13 for Cambridge by-election. And that's all for now. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV 6 p.m. English News. Thank you and have a great day.